It's surprising how sometimes we overlook the multiple facets of an animal as common as the rooster. Beyond being a natural alarm clock and a symbol of virility, roosters play much more complex roles in the henhouse and in the ecosystem as a whole. For this reason, today I want to present the 10 most important functions that you might not have known or been aware of regarding the rooster, and which 4 rooster breeds perfectly fulfill these functions. Number 1. Maintaining order in the henhouse. When minor altercations arise among the hens, whether over food, space, or the rooster's attention, he often intervenes to disperse the confrontation through loud vocalizations, short chases, or gentle pecking. His constant and dominant presence reminds the hens of their place in the pecking order, preventing constant challenges and fights for dominance. A strong and present rooster reduces bullying of lower-ranking hens. In tense moments, his calm presence can soothe the group. Furthermore, he regulates mating activity to reduce competition among the hens. A balanced temperament and good physical condition facilitate the maintenance of order, although it can be more difficult in very large groups or with several roosters. Breeders consider the rooster's temperament when choosing him, as a rooster that maintains order contributes to a less stressful environment and improves the health and productivity of the group. Understanding their interactions helps in comprehending the social dynamics of the flock. Number 2. Guardian of the territory. Roosters defend their space and their hens from intruders and predators, announcing their presence with crowing and warning other males. They possess a strong territorial instinct from an early age, linked to securing resources and reproduction. They delineate their territory with visual cues and actively patrol. Faced with invaders, they display threatening behaviors and may physically confront them. The role extends to protection against ground predators, alerting the hens and attacking if necessary. Their constant vigilance also gives the hens time to take refuge from aerial predators. The size of the harem influences the extent of the territory defended. In groups with several roosters, the hierarchy affects territorial boundaries. Personality and breed influence their territoriality. This territoriality requires considering having only one rooster per group to avoid fights, unless there is plenty of space available. A vigilant rooster improves the safety of the henhouse, and understanding his behavior helps breeders in managing the group. Number 3. Protector of the group. Roosters maintain active vigilance to detect threats to the hens, identifying dangers from a distance. They emit different alarm calls depending on the type of threat, indicating to the hens how to react. They can physically interpose themselves between the danger and the hens, and even attack predators. In risky situations, they lead the group to a safe place. Their presence has a calming effect on the hens. Although the hen primarily cares for the chicks, the rooster indirectly contributes to their safety. A protective instinct towards the group exists, influenced by the rooster's experience, social bond, breed, and age. A protective rooster is valuable for security, but does not replace other protection measures. Number 4. Social organizer. The rooster establishes and maintains the social hierarchy, the pecking order, which is crucial for access to resources. Through interactions, a hierarchy is established with the rooster at the top. He exhibits dominance behaviors, and the hens show submission. He intervenes in minor disputes to maintain order, which stabilizes the group, reducing fights and stress. His presence influences the overall behavior of the hens, making them feel safer. Age, temperament, and group size influence his ability as an organizer. The introduction of new birds can alter the hierarchy. Understanding his role helps breeders in managing the group, especially when introducing new birds and selecting roosters with good leadership abilities. Number 5. Guide and provider. Roosters discover food sources and call the hens with specific clucking sounds, different from alarm calls. They peck at the food to show it's safe and guide the group to good grazing spots. Although they share the food, the dominant rooster may have priority access. Their foraging instinct, experience, and social bond influence this behavior. They may also be more motivated to look for food when there are chicks. Understanding how they guide the hens helps breeders identify grazing areas and distribute supplemental feed. Encouraging this natural behavior contributes to the well-being of the birds. Number 6. Pest Controller. Roosters are omnivores with an insectivorous inclination, consuming a variety of invertebrates considered pests. They spend time scratching around in search of this prey, helping to control their populations in the garden and around the henhouse. This benefits the health of the plants and reduces troublesome insects, in addition to providing an extra source of protein for the birds. They can also help reduce external parasites in the environment. Access to the outdoors and the density of pests influence their effectiveness. Allowing them to graze is a natural form of pest control. Number 7. Exemplary father figure. The presence of a stable rooster creates a calm environment for the hens and future chicks. He protects the territory, indirectly contributing to their safety. Chicks learn from his behavior, such as foraging and alarm calls. Many roosters show tolerance towards chicks and even protect them on occasion. His presence can influence the maternal behavior of the hens. This behavior is more noticeable in natural rearing systems and can be influenced by the bond with the hen. Although the hen is the primary caregiver, the rooster contributes to a safe family environment. Number 8. Seed disperser. When scratching for food, roosters turn over the soil and can expose seeds. They also consume seeds that they later deposit in other locations through their droppings. Their constant pecking alters the soil structure. As they move through their territory, they transport seeds attached to their plumage or ingested. Diet, scratching habits, and territory size influence their dispersal capacity. Although their individual impact is small, collectively they can contribute to local plant diversity and vegetation regeneration. Their role is more relevant in natural or semi-natural environments. Number 9. Indicator of group health. A healthy rooster displays active and alert behavior, with regular crowing and a good appetite. Significant changes in these aspects, as well as alterations in his physical appearance, plumage, comb, posture, respiratory problems, or changes in droppings, can indicate health issues throughout the group. A decrease in fertility can also be a sign. As a social leader, he is often the first to show signs of stress or illness. Regular observation of him allows for early detection of problems, facilitating intervention and preventing the spread of diseases. Number 10. Fertilizing the eggs. The rooster, in his role as guardian and leader of the harem, plays an absolutely vital and foundational function for the continuity of new generations, the fertilization of the eggs. In fact, without the active presence and regular mating of the rooster, the eggs laid by the hens would be unviable, incapable of giving rise to a new generation. His ability to ensure reproduction is, therefore, the cornerstone of the very existence of the group. This process, although it may seem simple, involves a series of behaviors and specialized physiology. The rooster, through his courtship displays, which include particular songs, elaborate dances, and the offering of food, seeks to attract the attention of the hens. Once the hen shows willingness, the rooster carries out the mating act, depositing the sperm that will ascend through the female's reproductive tract to fertilize the ova as they form. It is crucial to understand that the rooster's influence on fertility is direct and constant. A healthy and vigorous rooster ensures a high percentage of fertile eggs within his harem. Conversely, an infertile rooster, whether due to age, illness, or inadequate conditions, will result in the production of unfertilized eggs. This distinction is fundamental for any breeder seeking to reproduce their birds. The genetic quality of future offspring is also intrinsically linked to the rooster. Although the hen contributes a significant portion of the genetics that the chicks inherit, he also contributes a considerable percentage of the genetic material to each embryo, influencing characteristics such as size, conformation, disease resistance, and the productivity of future birds. For this reason, the careful selection of a high-quality breeding rooster is a strategic decision of utmost importance for any breeding program. In essence, the rooster is not just a protector of the territory, but the guarantor of the continuity of life within it. His role in the fertilization of eggs transcends simple presence, encompassing the vitality of the offspring and the preservation of desired characteristics in the flock. Consequently, his reproductive capacity is, without a doubt, the most transcendental function he performs within the group, ensuring the future and prosperity of the next generation of birds. While perfection is subjective and depends on the specific goals of the breeder, there are breeds that have historically demonstrated a remarkable balance in territoriality, protection, and reproductive capacity. Below, I will briefly mention 4 breeds that, in general, efficiently fulfill these functions. First, we have roosters of the Rhode Island Red breed. This breed of roosters tends to be territorial and protective of their hens, although they are generally not excessively aggressive towards people if properly socialized. Furthermore, they are excellent breeders, with high fertility and hybrid vigor in their offspring. Their adaptability to various climates and their good production of meat and eggs make them a versatile option. Barred Plymouth Rock. This is another breed prized for its docile yet alert temperament. The roosters are usually good guardians, warning of dangers and defending their hens with determination when necessary. They are also reliable breeders, contributing to good egg fertility. Their hardiness and dual purpose, meat and eggs, make them a solid choice. Wyandotte, especially the silver-laced variety. Wyandottes are a beautiful breed with a generally calm temperament, although the roosters maintain a good sense of their territory and protect their females. Their fertility is notable, and they produce vigorous chicks. In addition to their functional qualities, their distinctive plumage makes them an attractive addition to the henhouse. They are quite cold-hardy. Old English game, this British breed has a long history and was originally bred for cockfighting, which translates to extremely brave, territorial, and protective roosters. Although they can be more aggressive towards other males, their defense instinct towards their group is very strong, even against larger predators. They are efficient breeders and transmit vigor to their offspring. It is important to handle them knowledgeably due to their more combative nature. In my opinion, these 4 breeds represent solid examples of roosters that effectively combine the functions of territoriality, protection, and reproduction. However, it is crucial to remember that individual behavior can vary within each breed, and that early socialization and proper handling are key factors in ensuring that roosters fulfill their roles in a balanced manner and without problems of excessive aggression towards other animals or people. The final choice will depend on the specific priorities of each breeder and the environment in which the birds will be kept. In this exploration of the 10 essential functions of the rooster and the 4 breeds that perfectly fulfill these functions, we have unveiled the rich complexity that resides in an often underestimated bird. Far from being a mere morning alarm or a superficial symbol of masculinity, the rooster emerges as a fundamental pillar of the henhouse microcosm and a subtle yet influential actor in the tapestry of nature. From the firmness with which he maintains social order to the bravery with which he guards his territory and protects his group, the rooster embodies an instinctive leadership vital to the harmony and security of his social group. His role as guide and provider, though discreet, underscores his connection to the well-being of his companions. Even in his limited paternal role, his presence contributes to a more stable environment for new generations. Beyond the internal dynamics of the henhouse, the rooster reveals himself as a modest but effective ecological agent, dispersing seeds and controlling invertebrate populations. His own health becomes a barometer of collective well-being, alerting attentive observers to potential imbalances. And, at the pinnacle of his legacy, resides his essential capacity to perpetuate life, fertilizing the eggs that ensure the continuity of his species. The next time you hear his resonant crow at dawn, remember that you are witnessing not only the awakening of a new day, but also the manifestation of a series of intricate and vital roles that enrich the natural world in ways that often go unnoticed. The majesty of the rooster lies not only in his bearing and his voice, but in the silent symphony of functions he performs with instinctive dedication, weaving a story of leadership, protection, and perpetuation that deserves our admiration and deeper recognition. For your success, my breeder friend. Until next time.